got the cards on deck. And I got the ice on neck. My nigga got no neck. You playing cards with his own deck.
Damn.
I'm just playing, dog. You got a big ass neck. They call you Nicholas.
They call you Nicholas.
If you were white, that would be your name. Nicholas.
Hey, I'm about to tell my dad that.
The contents of this podcast are informational in nature, and neither Chaim, nor Kel, nor I, nor Random Realness is engaged in the provision of legal, tax, or any other advice. You should seek your own advice from professional advisors, including lawyers and accountants, regarding the legal, tax, and financial implications of any financial decision you contemplate. Additionally, the information shared on this podcast is not intended to be a substitution for diagnosis, treatment, or informed professional advice. You should not take any action or avoid taking any action without consulting with a qualified mental health professional.
Welcome to the show. Random Realness episode motherfucking 63 this bitch.
Hey.
Ooh, wow, 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 wow.
Way.
I'm your host, Chaim. Here with my motherfucking co-host, J. White. How you doing, boy?
I'm doing all right.
And my other co-host, Kelly Kel. What's up, thug? How you living?
I'm living, so no complaints.
Yeah, you doing all right?
Hell yeah.
You just doing all right.
No, I'm going. It's good. It's
Yeah,
good.
besides, you know,
Universe is testing me, but it's good.
all you needed was a phone call to be answered yesterday, but you're good.
Yeah, don't trip though, because it's my April Fool's joke is gonna go crazy. So
got you.
he gonna have to pay for it.
You got that get back?
Yeah.
Fucking the spring forward.
How's it making you feel?
I fucked it off. We fucked it off on Saturday night because we stayed up late. And then so when we shut it down, but we weren't thinking.
You said, oh,
It was already,
Yeah.
and then so like we said we shut it down 3, it was really 4,
Right.
and then fucking the baby wakes up the same time. Nigga,
Soon as you got comfortable, huh?
You want a bottle? You know, it's like,
Goddamn.
damn. You know, usually you try to like maybe try to get ahead of it, like maybe just go to bed at 11. Or you know what I mean? But like when you lose it and you got
Nope.
I'm not gonna lie. I used to remember this time as a kid, and I would hate it because it'd be light out, right? At like,
when you went to go to bed,
right?
Yeah.
It's like, nigga, what do you mean? It's still the sun's still up.
Yeah.
I hear kids still playing.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, no, you got school tomorrow. Fuck that school.
They're out your window. Yeah, Jamie had to go to sleep.
Little ass bitch. Oh my god.
You guys want to play 500?
For you are not lying. You ain't lying, boy.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it fucked me up. The spring forward,
Yeah.
like it being lighter out and like darker in the morning, but lighter at night for a longer period of time. It's like, oh shit. Like I'm obviously getting used to it the longer it is, but the first couple of days I was like super thrown off. I'm like, why is it so dark still, nigga? Should I for real be going to work right now?
Yeah.
What about you? How you doing? You missed
I didn't
any
know.
appointments?
No, I don't know how I didn't, but I figured it out eventually.
Tell me.
Because it was just house sitting.
Okay.
So there was no time reference.
She said, I was just chilling. I felt like I was in Las Vegas, nigga. No windows, no clocks, nothing.
Didn't
Just
say
chilling.
that. Definitely wasn't. No. It was a good time though, but no, didn't say that.
Okay. Boom.
I'm not about to do this with y'all.
Nobody did anything.
But I, Sunday, did get to go to, I was in the bowling championship. Didn't work out the way we wanted, so now that I'm saying that, I don't know why I brought it up.
How'd you
You
do
got to the championship?
Yeah, we got to the
You
championship.
guys got
Okay.
blown out, or was it a good
No, we
game?
actually lost by 3 pins, and it was one of my worst games.
Oh wow.
But I started off drunk because I was watching I was at the Big Sky games. I was at the Big Sky games before, and I was like, if I start out earlier, then I'll make sure I'm on time to bowling.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, let's take some shots. Kel, I haven't seen you in a while. I'm like, bet I'm in. And I didn't drive.
Yeah.
I got to ride.
So
That was my problem.
was your bowling team disappointed when you let them down?
No.
Okay.
For what? They let us down too.
How?
Well, you're saying you had your worst game. Did it ever that other people play up, and then because you played your worst?
No, we didn't. We did not. As a whole, we did not play good. Okay. We all let each other. Well, they all let themselves down. They couldn't let me down.
She said I was drunk. I didn't even know what was going on.
No, I wasn't like. I was just like,
hey. Like I got that bitch's number though.
I'm not sure who she is or what you're talking about. I didn't get nothing.
He said,
God damn it.
Hey, so last episode, or maybe it was 2 episodes, 2 episodes ago, we were talking about the EA Sports video game coming back.
Yeah.
Quick little update. You guys, I think it was you who started well, I think some people are going to opt out. One of you niggas said it. It was,
I mean,
either way.
It was him.
Okay, that's not me. That's my either way.
No, that's going to turn into
Archie Manning, already biggest name in college football, besides maybe Shadur. But you like that?
I actually love that.
Gang. But he opts out
like that every time.
He opts out,
and it said down at the bottom because he wants to focus on just playing football.
You think that's the truth?
I'm so fucking
hell nah.
I know.
I think so. I think that's a good Manning quote for him.
Okay, I didn't ask if it was a good Manning quote, nigga. I said, do you think it's the truth?
I'm still having a hard time processing Peyton Manning and his brother as they are. I want to shake them niggas and be like, Peyton, you don't have to be like perfect anymore, bro. Chill. And he just still doing it. And so I can imagine his son. Gosh darn it. He's like, I just want to play football, coach. They're like, we're in the NIL league now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
is it Peyton's son?
Yeah.
Or is it Archie? No, it's the oldest brother's son.
Oh, I thought it was Peyton Manning's kid.
It's Peyton's nephew.
Yeah, Peyton and Eli. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, it's Eli's son.
No, it's not Eli's son.
It's Archie, the one that didn't make it.
Archie's the oldest brother.
Yes, that one.
Yeah. He got injured.
Both of you niggas are wrong.
You know why? You want me to be honest with you?
Tell me why.
Because we have had factual things on this podcast for the entire time that I've been on it, and you're always like, I don't believe it. There's a woman involved. I don't believe it. Or someone looks happy. I don't believe it. And this you just said, well, it's Eli Manning. It has to be true. It's true.
The Manning, just the Manning
Uncle Tom ass nigga, boy.
I didn't call you names.
Oh, my fault.
Suck it. No, I'm just playing.
I was hoping that the caption was going to say, because if they felt that the money isn't right and it's disrespectful taking a stand for players.
They would never say that, though.
Ever.
And I think you hit it right on the head. That's a perfect Manning quote. Those niggas would never say that. You just nailed it. They're perfect in the media.
Yeah.
That's how they portray themselves.
Yeah. They got a PR team.
We weren't perfect even when we made mistakes. We didn't freaking curse or anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how they are. And so they're not going to let their nephew especially come out when he's supposed to be bigger than both of them. Yeah. And be like, yeah, they got to pay me more.
I'm not going to lie. That's the first time I've seen a picture of him or anything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, get Ewers out of here.
Oh, shut up.
Hell yeah.
You think he looks like Ewers?
No, I'm saying get Ewers out of here. Like, let's just start the Manning years now.
Got you.
Because that dude hold up. He's obviously a great ass player and he's playing at the top. So I'm just nitpicking for the TV. I'm like, he's not trash, obviously. But I'm saying he hasn't won the big game. And I feel like I've been doing this for like 3 years.
You talking about Ewers?
Yeah. Okay. He was like the number one quarterback coming out of high school, and it just
hasn't
hit. Because I was thinking the clutch moment, it would be like he leads us,
especially when you got Bijan Robinson. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. We've had good ass running backs with him. Last year, the running back was pretty solid, but the receivers were fire. Mm-hmm. But it's not enough to get over the hump, and it's like. Yeah, we need to be able to just like smoke people because we have like a quarterback that's a killer. He's not. He lost to Oklahoma. That's the worst game that he could have lost last year. We got lucky to get in, I felt, but yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think, who was it that got hoed? Florida State, or who was it?
Florida State.
Yeah, I think they should have made it over Texas for sure. But,
Just because,
But
old
I mean,
school.
you know, whatever. But I think it's it's wild. Obviously, I think the whole EA Sports thing. I think a lot of people are going to be kind of following that suit. You know?
I think now.
Yeah. Once the big name like that, like people are going to come out and say, "Oh, fuck that! I feel it's disrespectful," you know, because they don't have the background or the PR knowledge of media, you know.
And he knows something in my head. He got some behind the scenes information.
He said, "I'm going to sue the fuck out of them when they put me in the game. I dare you. Put my I dare you. You do enough likeliness of me. I dare you. Fucking sue the shit out of you. My dad."
He knows that everyone's going to be talking about it, just like we said on the show.
That's a fact. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Johnny Manziel. Have you guys watched his Netflix special? Or not special,
his
but
podcast, or is it his?
It's like a
what
1.5 hour movie. It's like the untold Manziel stories or whatever. Just fire. It's like so fire looking back on hindsight. Like the dude was a freshman,
Led his squad.
I think he won the Heisman as a freshman. So just think about that's how you walk in. You beat Bama your freshman year. The way he tells it, he's like, I don't even know what a playbook looks like. And then he's been doing podcast shows, and he's like,
that's why you're not in the league. Nigga.
They go, Johnny Manziel has 0 hours on his iPad because they're like tracking for like watching film and studying. They're like, nothing. He was like, hey, I kind of fucked off a couple of like Hall of Fame people's like career. Like Joe Thomas was at the end of his career, and they picked me to come in and do something. And he's like,
he didn't do shit.
I didn't do shit. And like that guy's like a Hall of Famer, been waiting for shit, and I just get there. But Johnny Manziel said he's boycotting the Heisman like gathering until Reggie Bush gets his Heisman back.
Yeah, I saw that. That's fire.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think that's dope, and I think with the NIL and the fact that everybody knows that's how every single Heisman Trophy lived the same life as Reggie Bush,
right? For
the most part,
it's not. He wasn't the first Heisman that did that.
I wasn't a Heisman, and I understand. Like what? That's not cool.
Yeah,
it just don't make sense.
I'm a big fan of Manziel though. Like I loved him in college, you know, and it's funny because I think. And I'm not a Baker Mayfield fan at all, but I feel like Baker got his like swagger or like his mentality from Manziel. He was like right after Manziel,
definitely.
You know, just has that fuck you attitude kind of. I'm a baller regardless of where I'm at. You know, like that's just. And I was a fan of Manziel, and I was kind of like low key rooting for him, you know. But when you say, "Oh yeah, I just didn't give a fuck," it's like, well then, goddamn, like, I don't.
I like
you're
Manziel.
right where you're supposed to be.
He thought, he's like, the whole time I had just been going off of the strength. You know what I mean? Like,
this isn't going off of that anymore, nigga. You are in the professionals.
Yeah, but think about the fact that it took him 20 years to figure that out. For 20 years, he got to skate by just doing the bare minimum.
But that's the thing is, it's not. You're not in Pop Warner or anything running the show.
No, you're missing what I'm saying.
Plays.
He's been running. No, it sounds like no.
But that's what I'm saying. You can't tell me that he's an 8-year-old, 8 to 12 to 13 in junior high running the show off of no plays.
Whoa, okay,
no,
he's running real, just like everything's just super basic, and he's waiting for the play to break down, just like his scramble, and then he can just find somebody and throw it. Like, yeah, the coach calls a play, he calls a play, but he's not like, oh, when the cover 2 shifts over or whatever.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to read them.
Right.
Yeah.
He
doesn't know how to
who
read
to throw
it
to.
Right. But
see?
But that's he still has to know where they're running, and you have to know the play. You can't just be like, oh, I called hike and I threw it because he was running in that direction. If the nigga cuts out when you go to throw it and he's running in.
No, he didn't say he doesn't understand that. He didn't.
I know he didn't say that, but that's what I'm saying is like.
But that you pick up at a park. If we're playing together on a park, you can run a route, and I could read your body language and like read you.
I know, but not every play is a breakdown play. Do you think 90% he's like waiting for the play to break down? No, it just happens like that at certain levels.
He was doing some magical ass shit though.
In college, that nigga was like That nigga, I ain't never seen nobody ball out like that besides Reggie Bush.
He got on.
That nigga was going crazy.
He got on one of the episodes and he goes, my dad told me about this in hindsight, but he went up to Kevin Sumlins and was like, hey, you give us $4 million, we'll finish the last 2 years out here. And they didn't bring the bag. And so he went pro, which is crazy.
Why though? Why would he even offer that? It's like, maybe you're going to get way more money.
Because he was like, hey, that'll give me enough like guarantee. Because he was rocking and rolling. They were rocking.
He was a rock star.
They say it's the house that Johnny built. In that 2 years, they went from barely much like fundraising support to like enough to build they got the stadium approved. Kevin Sumlin getting like $10 million deals. And he's sitting there like, they sold like, I want to say he said like 2.7 million Manziel Adidas jerseys. And he's like, and I don't got no money for this. Right? I'm asking for $4 million for 2 years, or my dad asking for $4 million for 2 years, and he said there's bag boys everywhere. And he was going like he's speaking like
factual.
He's like, there's bag boys. Every school has a bag boy.
Right. And I think that's known. I think but people being okay with it, or the NCAA being okay with it is the issue.
they're.
But now they're okay with it.
They're still doing some weird stuff. Like the contracts that they're giving these kids ain't cool. Read the contracts. Like there were players at I want to say Utah. Everybody got a truck. When they got the truck, you sign the contract. But in the contract, it says you have to play a certain amount of minutes. You have to have this. Realistically, at college, at the most, it's a 7-man rotation. Mm-hmm. These just 12 kids that you giving this contract to.
Yeah.
So you setting the rest of them up for failure. Like, what are you doing?
That's wild.
And there's not no guidance where people like are getting to be like, hey, this is what I'm doing. I'm buying a truck, Mom. Or I'm buying a truck, Dad.
They're not like, hey, don't sign that because you have to be a starter, whatever that's wild.
Yeah.
Speaking of wild.
Uh-oh.
You seen the niggas?
Random motherfuckers.
Yeah, you ain't lying. So, a couple months back, when I was off crack in the yak, I'm just joking.
Oh, I was about to go with
you. With the mini Mac. With the mini Mac.
Donald's. Shout out to Donald's. You know what I'm saying? I can let him go like that. But anyway, sorry, my fault.
I got a sickness that allows me to stay at the Ronald McDonald House.
Oh my God! No, he didn't. He brought up the Ronald McDonald House.
Yeah,
he's on his own on that one. But a couple months back,
shout out to the Ronald McDonald House.
Playoff games: Miami Dolphins versus the Kansas City Chiefs in Arrowhead, Missouri.
Yeah,
-4 degrees with wind chill -27. Niggas had to get amputated from being fans out there.
Yeah.
They were turning up, shirtless, living it up, paint, you know what I'm saying? Playoff life. My team's in the playoff. We're about to go win a ship. Turn up. I read 13 niggas during that. It was like a 6-day or 5-day span of that snowstorm.
Mm-hmm.
There's like 13 niggas who went to the hospital. Multiple of them went to the game, and multiple of them got amputations.
Yeah.
On their feet and toes.
Nigga!
Frostbite took over. Okay, so I have a question for you guys. Do you blame the fans or the NFL?
No, football don't stop for nothing. It has always been like that.
You seen how they treated DeMar Hamlin?
Whoa. That means you guys don't blame nobody?
I don't blame anybody because like when I first signed up for football, I remember them saying the only thing that stops it is lightning.
So
the Hamlin thing, I 100% think they stopped the game. But when it comes to like weather, hell no.
But y'all don't truly believe, as people that have played, been on the field, just been doing anything in extreme weather. You don't think that there should be some type of like mandate where you can't play? Like there should be no outdoor stadiums. It's not. If you got a cold ass place, you got to cut that off, because in reality, you are having these grown ass monstrous men with pads on getting hit at like 1,000 pounds per second in negative 27, and we don't understand why they're going crazy? That's insane to me that we're all okay with that. Now that we just watch people get amputated. Before
that's fans. There's not a football. It wasn't any of the players. It was fans just standing there doing.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if there are people around you being amputated and being affected, there's no amount of gear that you should be running in this temperature of weather. Like, what is this? A opposite slave trade in a cold front? Like, this is foul as hell. I didn't think so before this.
I don't think you can blame anybody for like. You can blame the NFL for allowing people to be at the games or for allowing the game to go on. But my thing is, what are you supposed to do? You have a schedule, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a multi-million-dollar, billion-dollar industry. You
change it.
But that's the thing. You can't change it when the season's already started.
No, I agree with that. But now we know.
Right.
Yeah, but like, what if I go get tickets to the Sunday game and I'm flying in from Boise, Idaho to KC, and just because the weather's cold, they postpone the day. Now I got to go back to work. I don't get to go watch the game.
I'm not saying postpone the game. I'm saying there should not be any areas where we're playing in natural spaces anymore. You should be able to close the domes.
Okay, that is a viewpoint, and
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It just doesn't make sense.
For me, it's like Kansas City. That's their home field advantage when it gets like that.
To who?
To the Chiefs. They beat the Dolphins because they were so cold. Did you see
how many people got amputated?
That's the fans. Hold up. You know how cold it is. You can double up, triple up. I want to know the backstory on the people that got that, because if they were the ones that they're so drunk and they're just out there like, I'm not cold. Like, nigga, stop. Okay, your friends need to be like, bro, don't do that. You're being dumb as hell. If there's 80,000 people in this stadium and only 13 of them got frostbite, that sounds like that's a population of like, bro, go pack it in, bro. Like, the game ain't worth that much.
So nigga, you came out in flip flops. What are you?
So you're saying?
Snowy.
Hold up. So you're saying if 13%,
not 13%, that's 0.00. If it's 80,000, it's 13.
Say it's 3%.
That's a lot of people. That wasn't. This is like
I'm just asking
0.00%.
So 3% is too much. We would care if it was 3%.
Well, I mean, they would be saying like 497 people. I know, but that would make the story way different. That would make the story different. So
you already know the amount matters. Nigga. You know the amount matters.
Here, we'll get. He
said if it's 6 people that did it, nigga, that's on them. If it's 500,
it would have. If you want 3%, the story would have been 2,400 people lost their toes at the game. Shout out to Colin Lano with Lano Insurance. He has been a proud sponsor of the Random Realness Show for over a year.
Call Colin if you need home insurance, life insurance, motorcycle insurance, boat insurance. Call
Colin. If you live in Idaho, Utah, Montana, or Oregon, call Colin. Where? 208-639-0412. Call.
Like, wow. Okay. 2,400, that's wild.
I'm reacting the same way from 24 to 13.
Okay.
Because the people that I'm considering are the football players that are out on the field. It's cold as hell in rain. I've experienced it in rain. I can't imagine.
But that's the thing. Okay, imagine people trying to say to Lambeau Field, hey, you got to put a dome on it. Nigga, they've been playing without a dome. It's in its entirety.
Black people weren't allowed to vote before either. Like,
I know.
So things aren't supposed to change just because they're uncomfortable.
But this is the first time you've heard about people getting amputated in how many years you've been
We're in
alive?
a global warming.
I'm asking you a question.
So
what was your question?
How many times have you heard of this? People getting amputated at a football game?
Honestly,
is this the first time?
This is probably my first time.
And you're how old? We don't have to say that. Old enough.
Okay. Old enough.
Grown.
You know what I'm saying?
Grown enough to know better, so that we should do better.
Yeah, so we should do better. But when this is the first case of something happening and it's been going on for 100 years, they're not going to be like, "Oh, we change everything. This has happened one time."
It's actually there's 2 times. Not that there was an amputee party, but
nigga said an amputee party. Boy,
Oh my god!
that boy got bars.
Yeah.
He been practicing at home.
To your global warming thing, which I do think that's making extreme weather in more places and stuff. Like I agree with that, but
And
there was the Ice Bowl in 1967. It was the Packers beat the Cowboys, and it was 13 degrees or minus 13 Fahrenheit, and it had a wind chill of minus 48. So it was 100 times colder.
And we were 100
game.
times dumber.
But I mean, they played that game. So then if you compare that game to this game, it's like, well, it ain't as bad as it was in 1967, and they probably had just leather cleat joints. No, like the people didn't have
literally
fucking
a leather
Patagonians
helmet
and fucking North Faces and all types of shit. He's out there in a Carhartt, like
wool socks.
wool socks.
You're right.
He got a pair of Levi's on. That's when Levi brand went straight through the.
Oh my god! I feel for the people that got amputated, but I don't think it's like it's anybody's fault, right? Like I know we should grow and do better. Like, yeah, it's 2024. I wouldn't even be against everything. Like people having domes, and like if it's not super duper crazy weather, you could open the dome and let it snow it. You know what I'm saying? Like I would be for that, but I think it's like a nostalgia thing. You know how many people want to play in those tough weather, you know, in those games, you know, so.
I get it. I
think
grew
it's
up in the
just-
Kingdom,
Right.
so I really just want the dome.
That dome was a scary place, huh?
Stupid.
What?
Oh, I was just like in
Dome is a
domes.
scary place.
Like it could be a scary place. It could get hella loud. Like I bet you the volume is louder in domes than it is in open stadiums. So that's a home field advantage. I know KC's like, if it comes through Arrowhead, people know that
it's tough.
it's tough.
Agreed.
Like we're used to it. We're not used to it, but they have to go to their car and stuff like during the KC winters and stuff. So when
I do agree
Miami
with that.
comes
I agree with
through,
that.
And I guarantee they turn the heat off in their practice facility. Like they're not playing in the snow, but they probably let it get
Yep.
cold. You know what I'm saying? So
Packers love people coming through Lambeau because they're like they're not ready for this.
they ain't
And
never
they-
been
that
tackling
makes
this
sense.
hard
Every
ass
time I
grass.
see the Cowboys just looking like they're all like fidgety and shit, I'm like, nigga.
That Texas weather getting to them.
Yeah, and some of these athletes truly don't play a cold weather game until they're in the NFL
Right.
playing against Kansas City, Green Bay,
Right.
Chicago. You know, because he's like, I've been in the SEC my whole life. He
that'd
said,
be
I ain't
crazy.
seen a day of lower than 62. You know, I'm fast as fuck. He's like,
That would be crazy, actually.
Fast as fuck, boy.
All the time.
all the time.
We're gonna change pace real quick. Because I sent something in the chat. You said it's got to be a topic.
Oh, yeah.
You go ahead, lead it up.
Meet me at the altar in your white dress.
What?
And we ain't
can't
getting no
really beat.
younger. We might as well do
Might
it.
as well do it. Hey, get the body roll. Get the body roll. Get the body roll.
Sorry, my fault.
You're a man or man or woman, and you go and propose to your significant other, and they say no. Is the relationship over right then?
We'll start here.
Good job. Good
I
job.
feel like she always gets to go last. She gonna start us off.
Let's see. I will say if I was the one that was being proposed to and I wanted to say no, I would still say yes publicly and then tell them no behind closed doors. If I was the one proposing to someone, ain't no way in hell I wouldn't know this answer before I propose. So I can't even. I can honestly say
It'd be done, Dada.
no. I don't think so. Why? No.
I think it'd be. I think
It's
it
just
would
you-
be.
yeah,
done,
no.
I think it would be done because of that.
Oh man, you.
I think it'd be done because of that.
If you said so, you say, "Will you marry me?" and they say, "Not right now." You're kicking them to the curb?
I think we should have already been on
exactly
that level. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
if I say...
But there's some delusional ass men out here.
But if I were to propose and it's a no, and then it's like, well, I thought we were, clearly we're not on the same level. We're not on the same page. So after motherfucking 12 years, what are we doing?
What if they're like, so the person that gets down, I would think that they're kind of on the same wavelength. So maybe he was like talking to her and she's like, yeah, I'd be down to get married. He's like, are you down to get married? She's like, yeah, but yeah, I know you're not going to ask me anytime soon. And then all of a sudden he goes and asks her and she says no. To me, it would be like, oh, she's just been like kind of like passive. Yeah, capping, being pass. Because I just don't think
what kind of
what?
So y'all just be chilling and be like, hey, so if marriage sound good, huh? That's it? Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, for you? Yeah. No, that sounds insane. That's not how you have a conversation about
I would
marriage.
say people talk about marriage before they actually...
100%, but it's not...
joke about
But what
it.
I'm saying is it's not like something that could be so surface level that could be missed. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, if you pay attention to your relationship... You should know before time.
But that's what I think that's
feeds into the point. I feel like that if
niggas think they do know and they don't know, and that's why it would have to be a dunzo for me, because if I thought we were here and we're not.
But what if you're still there and they're just not ready because of whatever thing? Do you think that there's certain things that you need before getting married that have nothing to do with your partner? Like things that you need as a man?
Do you mean like materialistically?
I mean, whatever you believe it to mean. Are there things that have nothing to do with your partner or your future spouse that you need to make sure you have taken care of before you can ask for someone's hand in marriage?
No.
Oh. What about you?
I think so. And so I think the person that's getting down on me, he's already... Whatever his metrics is to do it,
he has
that worked out.
Right.
So to me, that's kind of like a non-factor in this question, because if he's doing that, I can take it. I can lead her.
This is why I think it's a factor. So would you first? We got to go back to you because yours is a little heavier. But not in a bad way. So would you end it with somebody if they said no?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. So here's my question.
You wouldn't.
Well, here's my yes, that's what I said. So it would take more than just that. So, but it would also take way more to get there. Anyway, point is, if you're saying that for your being the one that gets to make control of the situation, you as an individual, you're like, all right, I got to have 1, 2, and 3 done before I can even ask her, because I want to be able to lead. I want to be able, like, whatever you need, right? What if she doesn't have whatever is her 1, 2, 3 to be able to follow? You're going to punish her for that, even though she's trying and you're both going forward?
Okay, we're getting into some nuances. Okay, I like this. Okay, if we're at 1 year, if we're at like 1 year, 2 years, I can see that
time
point.
actually
and
matters to you.
That's valid. But if we're at year 6, 7, and she's just not ready, I'm ready. It's like, man, I got to go somewhere else, because when is that ready ever going to happen?
Why don't you ask her? You just going to say...
Well, I mean, I would assume we constantly having these conversations. And so, like, if I feel like I can pull the trigger to ask her to marry me, it's because I think that she would say yes. I wouldn't be getting down on a knee.
But
if I think it's a 50-50 shot.
So it's coin toss.
Yeah, I'm not going down on a coin toss. It's like a 80-20 or a 90-10.
Right.
But... Yeah,
80-20 is
that's
crazy.
The thing is, I feel like it would.
I'm just saying, like.
But I guess I'm just really. Dang, that makes me sad for you.
So,
I mean, not now that you're married, so it doesn't matter.
Have you ever? There's a show called Love Is Blind.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I only watched the gay one.
Is there one?
Yeah, I haven't seen. By the way, it's funny because it's like the gayest thing I've done. So I'm saying, like, well, I'm proud.
I've only watched the
gay one.
So. Two couples made it to the thing.
To the altar.
Yeah, to the altar. The show is they start in a pod, and so they can't see each other. They can only have conversation.
Right.
Based off a conversation, they ask somebody to marry them.
Right.
So then they pair up. There's I think there was maybe 5 of them that actually did that. Mm-hmm. Then they get to see each other.
And then they live together.
Right. And then they have
after a month,
then they actually go to the altar. Right. So in that month, 3 of them left, and then there was two couples left. Right. And so they now are at the night before, a bachelor party type thing, and fucking this dude, it has his boys. They're doing the bachelor. He's like, yeah, man, I think we can do this and stuff. The next day they go to the altar. He asks her, will you, or say yes, will you take me to be your husband? She says yes. Mm-hmm. Then they go back the other way, and this nigga goes, I just can't do it right now. And he fucking backs out at the altar. And then after that, walks to and he's like, I don't want this just to be done. I'm just not ready right now. I'm just not ready right. Their whole family's there. Everybody's there. It's similar to this situation, but even more diabolical in my book.
I feel like that's more understanding, though.
Bro, it's 10 days.
Yeah, you had a month to...
But before the wedding kicked off, the day before, when they're both let's do this.
Right.
So you had a change of heart within the 12 hours or 6 hours.
I know niggas that will go on have been on vacations and met their chick and start dating them, and it's not what it, you know what I'm saying? Because it's the honeymoon phase, and we're here on a good time. We're here to have a good time. This is what we're here for. So yeah, it's great. And one of the episodes that I watched, the dude was like, yeah, it's a lot different, when our lives get involved. Nigga, it's not just sweet, you guys sitting there saying everything that sounds good through a wall.
They had 30 days of that. They could have backed out. He could have backed out way more. He could have backed out
know until the day of. Shout out to David. No,
it's Clay. It's
Clay.
Clay. I haven't got past the first episode.
But yeah, I don't. I think it's easier to do it with that. There was one episode where this nigga got with the dude's like, I cannot, and then they end up dating afterwards. Because he's like, I just wasn't ready. It was just so much, and it's like.
I will.
You've known him for a month and a half, my nigga.
100%. I will say, I do want to change your mind. Of course, I know that I won't. Uh-huh. I think it's wild that people would. I think it's wild that the average person would break up with somebody just because they took one moment to be vulnerable and didn't get received well, so they're crying and pouting and breaking up. That's how I see it. For the average person. Average. I think you are very different. I will genuinely say, because you're somebody who has no problems being vulnerable, being emotional. You don't give a damn about what, where, how. You can be in front of Jesus and you're going to speak your truth, even if it comes out like the devil. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. You do such a great job of being yourself and not necessarily catering to other people around you because you are so authentically you that it would make sense for you because you guys have had the conversation in my head, but not oh, what do you think about marriage? Just all right, so if next month I was to decide to propose to you, I don't want there to be no confusion, you know what I'm saying, that. Right. But I also think the only way that it even gets to being told no, you don't talk to parents no more, because your mom or dad, whoever you got to ask for their hand in marriage, is going to tell you don't do it.
Yeah, they would tell you that.
Yeah, so only if you're a bad husband, in my opinion.
But that doesn't even that's. I feel like that's not even accurate. You know what I'm saying?
What?
That the parent would know. Just because you get approval doesn't mean that she's gonna say yes because her parent gave.
In this case, I would assume that he asked for the hand when they did all the right steps in this scenario, and this person just saying no,
right.
I get your point early on, but if you're at year 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
I thought
10,
I was going to marry somebody who I was with for almost 10 years.
You got down on
one day,
okay,
and things changed.
But you got down on your knee.
No.
So it's that situation you can't compare.
But my point of it all is you can change your mind at the drop of a hat. Like if we're growing as individuals and what we believe to be right and wrong start to change and start to waver, and we figure it out.
I think
we could grow apart.
I think that if
I agree,
if your mind changes about if you want to marry me or not, then we don't need to be together.
Not if your mind changes.
But that's what you just said. Your mind changes at the drop of a hat. So if I say,
that was a bad one. That was a bad one.
Do you want to marry me? And you're like, no.
Okay.
Well, then what are we doing?
Yeah. All right, I'll circle back. That was a bad one. It was just if I'm just not ready. What if I'm just not ready? I don't want you to leave me. I'm not ready for marriage.
But what are you not ready for?
For my things that I have that I need to be ready for marriage, just like you have. Well, you don't.
Yeah,
but
I was gonna say I don't believe that. I think it's love. I think you just need love. I don't think it's like, oh, if I have a house or have my 401k in order, like
you believe all you need is love for a relationship to work.
Yellow Wolf let you know it's not. Love's not enough. Love's not enough.
This nigga did not. And we're going to pull a lyrically correct on that one.
Love's not enough.
We pulled the Yellow Wolf out the bag.
According to Sporty Thieves, what kind of girl is fronting like she can't say hi?
Can you read that again?
According to Sporty Thieves.
I don't know who that is.
What kind of girl is fronting like she can't say hi?
Do you give us multiple choice questions?
No, this only has one answer.
Yeah. Oh, I only have the wrong one.
Me too. Next one.
I don't know.
Pigeon.
Sporty Thieves?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Can I read the card? Maybe it's you.
Oh my God. He said, according to Sporty Thieves, what kind of girl does not say hi?
What song is this?
Scrub? Pigeon is the opposite of Scrubs. And they came back with the song Pigeons.
Oh, I don't want... Oh, it is. I didn't know that's the song.
I didn't want no pigeon. Pigeons a girl can't get no... Yeah, that's you. You should have read it different.
Yeah.
You should have get...
Okay.
Gaslighting
now. Which side did Snoop hang his blue flag?
From the left side, only on the crip side. Yeah, that's some hit.
Yeah.
Culturally, we know that.
Yeah.
Was it lyric?
Damn. All right. I'm going to ask my mom, see if she knows.
Is your mom...
She's taking more black than you, so...
To the hip hop.
I believe it.
I'm just playing. Love you, mama.
I mean, to be fair, it's true. She has children.
Yeah. Hey, yeah.
So I think you said you're leaving. Yeah. Like the relationship's over if that's happening. Yeah. Kale, the most understanding person that I know.
No, but this is the thing. No, but wait,
you can fuck your ex.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Fuck your ex. Tell me it was an accident. It won't happen again.
No.
And then tell me no when I want to marry you. It's all right. Worst can happen. But bitch, if you wear mismatched socks, I swear to God.
But
if you like to laugh around other niggas, it's over.
No, because first off, I'll just be funny. Like, it'll be cool. But no, it's not what I'm saying. This is just specifically, I just feel like if I know what I know my standard of what I need in order for me to even pretend to be okay with getting married. So I assume they got their thing too. I just don't want to bully somebody into...
I don't think it's bullying.
I don't think it's bullying because I would think that the relationship feels like a certain way to where you would be vulnerable enough to ask somebody to marry you. Either you're at that point, you're like going, I need something to happen. So, like I need this thing to be solidified, so I want to know I need to know the answer. And then
I'm telling you, no, I just learned vulnerability, so that's why I know. My world is not the same as everyone else's, and I'm okay with that. Mine is real specific. You give me a certain situation, I can give you an answer. But overall, no.
We just gave you the specifics.
And I told you no. I don't. That's, to me, he's just
You're gonna stay
proposing.
around.
I wouldn't have done it.
So when you get back
I
up,
would not be in a situation. No, first off, no. First off, my best friend's
you want to go to
there.
TCBY still? You trying to get some ice cream?
TCBY,
because this hurts for me, but shit.
This
Maybe
is the
watch
thing.
Netflix tonight.
I would know. I am a partner that pays attention. I would know.
Yes, but everybody that gets down on a knee, for the most part, believes they know. And that's only the
I don't
person's
care what they
truth.
believe. I watch a lot of terrible people in terrible relationships. I watch people be absolutely bad boyfriend and girlfriends and still go propose. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing saying yes? What the hell are you doing asking? Yet everybody in the room is happy for him.
I agree.
So I am not in that position, and I won't be in that position because I know.
I feel the same way as you.
All right.
Yeah.
Look at that.
They disagreed. Get this on camera.
One shot, one kill.
Get this on camera.
One shot, one kill. Big trio spill.
I know what you're about to do.
What?
Ask the most difficult question in 2024.
Yeah, that's what's up. Okay, so if you had to pick a team, who are you picking?
Shoot. Can I see your screen?
Yeah.
I got
I'll see
you.
his
I
screen.
got you.
Keep yours over
Okay,
there.
so it's either the Golden State Warriors. So this is Curry, Klay
Hold
Thompson,
on. Curie or Curry?
Curry,
Curie. Okay, my fault.
Curry, Chef Curry with the pot, boy, mix it up. Chef
I'm not
Curry
making no
with
beat
the
to that.
pot, boy, mix
When you
it
can't
up.
say Curry.
Chef Curry, isn't that how he says Steph Curry?
Yeah.
But I was just putting some
Curie.
Curry. You know what
To
I'm
me, it's
saying?
not hard.
Okay. I thought I was putting. I thought that was
I thought it
cool.
was putting flavor.
So, Steph, Klay.
No. I meant the team. I wasn't saying you're no. I wasn't
I thought
saying
she
you.
took a shot. I said,
I thought it was straight at the
No,
personalities.
no.
Just saying,
you a bitch.
No, I was looking at this. I was focused.
all right, so Shaq, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, or Damian Lillard, Giannis with Kobe, AD, LeBron James with Larry Bird, or Denver. God, what's his name?
Michael Jordan?
No. You wouldn't fucking do that to me like that. Jamal Murray. And then
Nikola
Jokic and Michael Jordan. Who y'all picking?
She said it's easy. Go.
To me, it's easy. I'm picking Kobe and the Bucks.
Okay, why?
Because in reality, AD is gonna mess up the Lakers. I like AD, but him and Larry Bird wouldn't get along because AD's not tough enough. Then you have Jokic and MJ. I think that will be a fire ass team, truly do. But I don't think that they overall are going to be enough to stop. Their three aren't enough to stop Kobe. Anybody?
That's okay.
It's
you
just
got?
it's that's why
I got Golden State with Shaq in his prime. Like Shaq
Yeah,
in his
everybody's
prime
in their prime, right?
is running through.
You know what?
Nobody on the screen can guard Shaq in his prime.
No, and then if he
Okay.
can kick it out to like these shooters, like
I got a big question.
wow.
I have
Yeah.
one question that'll actually change my whole thing.
Okay.
Which generation of reffing is it?
Oh damn!
That's
I'm going. Like when
Early
Jordan
2000s?
and Shaq played. Like yeah, before not today's reffing because
Basketball we grew up playing. Yeah,
that's such a good fucking point.
Okay. Then actually, I might pick. I might. This is a little harder than I thought.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. Y'all are about to be surprised.
Ain't no way you picking the Lakers.
I'm taking Denver
Oh,
because Jokic is the best facilitator out of all the bigs. He's probably the only one size-wise that's even close to comparing to Shaq. I'm taking MJ over Kobe. Obviously taking MJ over everybody else on the screen. And Jamal Murray is a champion. So I think he just got that dog in him. Yeah, that's just a championship caliber team.
You know what?
I'm a Dame Lillard fan over everybody.
I am too, and I'm backing up because I realized that's why I was biased. Because if this team was to do as much as I'm saying during that generation, those two right now would be able to collab better. So I'm going to actually go with somebody else. Anybody else. I messed up.
You're picking the field.
No, I'm just.
I'm
I'm
taking
letting you
Denver
go.
and MJ. Who are you taking?
I'm Shaq and Golden
Shaq
State.
and
still.
Golden State. Who you got, Kel?
One of those two.
Which one?
I'm
Undecisive ass.
well, because I don't want to agree with either one of you, if I'm being honest, but I would have to pick Denver because when it comes down to the crunch, they just gonna foul Shaq.
Well, and I think.
And Jokic could probably really do his
defense. Shaq's the only defensive player. Like Clay was good on defense, but he's not guarding Michael Jordan, and Steph can't check Murray. So then it just comes down to Jokic playing defense. Like Shaq can guard Jokic, but when Jokic is guarding when he's guarded, that's when he's the best. When
I was
gonna
say because they're gonna have to help a little bit.
So
they would have to help, and nobody's gonna be able to guard Jordan.
No. So,
I'm
surprised you didn't take L.A. Bird.
I didn't like that. Just didn't flow well.
Who would you replace with Bird if you could? Old head. It can't be a Lakers player.
I don't know. I know Larry Bird's hella good. His game just doesn't like.
Who would you take instead of Larry Bird? So it's AD, LeBron, and Larry Bird.
I think AD's such a liability that none of it.
I definitely feel like Larry Bird's an oddball on the whole card.
Yeah, but it's AD on that card.
That
really that fucks it up.
So you would take a different big, but you have to do a new era big.
Or a new era big.
Yeah, you have to, because the old era is
Bird.
The
special person. Damn.
So then but like who you taking? Andrew Bynum?
Oh, what about if you swap out Larry Bird and put Tim Duncan in there?
So then you'd have
two bigs and LeBron.
But Tim Duncan didn't play with the Lakers.
No,
I guess you know what? Neither did Larry Bird. Neither did Larry Bird. If I can do it all the way that way. Still don't know.
Oh shit! But yeah,
who am I picking?
I don't know, but I think Larry Bird. I would say like Dominic Wilkins or
T-Mac
or Dirk no T-Mac.
I'm definitely
that would be crazy.
What?
Put T-Mac on the Lakers.
What?
Or Allen Iverson would be tough because they don't have a point guard.
Yeah, Allen Iverson would be cold.
Yeah.
But if we take AD, gotta go.
At Denver with MJ, gang, taking them in 4.
Who y'all got?
Denver, MJ.
Yeah, I want to know who you guys got.
Who y'all got? You know what I'm saying? You already know who we got.
I want to know who y'all got too because I can't decide. I'm walking away undecided.
We'll drop the motherfucking clip.
Random motherfucker.
So,
oh shit,
this Jaguars employee that was siphoning money out of the facility. He was like their finance manager.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit,
he stole like $22 million.
When you start with he was the finance manager, I know that can't be good. It's got to mean something, right? Anyway, he stole what?
He stole $22 million, and he was like,
oh my god.
Private jets flying, like
he turned to Ric Flair. I'm a champagne spilling, alligator wearing, private jet flying, limousine riding.
Yeah, and the players are like, "Damn, how much does he make?" They're like, $135. That's his salary, but he's like living like.
Listen, why is he taking us on the private jet then?
Wild.
That's crazy.
How did he get caught? Do you know?
He got caught. I think just because
they did the yearly check.
They did some some audit that there was just like a big discrepancy.
He got $22 million in 1 year.
No, it was over. Damn.
Still, if he's only making a couple $100,000 a year, and again he's making.
I understand why he made that decision for him. Probably
because you're doing it.
No, I'm not incriminating myself.
You might. You think about it.
I would understand completely if anyone else did it.
Oh yeah,
I get it.
Oh yeah, she said if anybody else named KO with dreads wants to do it, I think you'll be all right. It wouldn't be a bad idea if you ever got the opportunity. Not saying you would, but if you got the chance, would you or would you not?
Dude, I was trying to get the date. What?
You gonna do it?
Do what?
Steal that money because he only got how many years again?
6.
6.5. He got 6.5 years, and the judge ordered him to pay $21.1 million back in restitution after the 6.5 years is over. He had
6.5 years to pay that back.
No, he's never gonna be able to pay that back.
No. It's not the point. I'm saying like he could, they're saying he needs to be paid back when he gets out.
No, just like once he gets out, then they're gonna garnish his wages.
Oh, that's
like
okay because he got
30%,
22 mil hidden. He ain't worried.
He got.
You have to, right?
Yeah,
Because you're not about to get your money back, and then I'm about to owe you. You got me fucked up.
They don't know. He blew all the money.
Okay,
He was gambling,
That's
like
okay.
buying these jets. He was playing like
that's what I'm
FanDuel,
saying.
absolutely not. Then
gambling,
DraftKings.
DraftKings. He was like, they said he was like a big money loser, but he only fucking got 6.5 years.
Big money roller. Nope. Big money loser. He only got 6.5.
6.5 years for siphoning 22 million. And I would say, I think he got that job in 2017. So this was over like a 5-year period.
So
I know people who went to jail for more than 6 years for selling
less.
a bag of weed.
Right.
So that's crazy.
So the real question is, how many bids are you guys doing for 22 million?
Fuck. Okay. I would say like, damn.
To live lavishly for a couple years?
5 years, you're living the best life possible. Then you got to go sit down for
Live
6.5
year
years.
possible.
And then when you come back out, you're going to live just like a mediocre life at best.
The
Unless
Waffle
you
House.
somehow
What?
hit something. What?
Why you make yourself mediocre in your story?
Well, because he has $21 million restitution. So if he makes $500,000, they're stealing it all.
Oh, I'm gonna
you know
let
what
tell
I mean?
your
They're going to keep.
I'll wait till it gets to my. You keep going. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Okay, but from my understanding of how, like, if you had a $21 million restitution, if I had a job that paid me $50,000, they would maybe let me keep, like,
Just whatever it is to survive.
whatever it is to survive. So
They'd be like, what is your bills monthly?
until I hustle up enough to either pay back that whole 21 million, I'm going to be anchored down to just survival money for the extended period of life. And
anytime you hit a legal lick, like say you hit a lottery ticket for $2 million, well, we're gonna take we'll see you when we see you, buddy.
he wasn't thinking about that when he was taking their money, but still,
right.
Sometimes I feel like people can go a whole lifetime without living, and what this dude probably did in 5 years,
People won't ever get to experience
doing their whole life. So like
That's
the
a
trade off,
fact.
like it, like in my brain, like
It's like,
it
damn,
kind.
that's fucked up, but I see what you did.
I see what you did, because
Yeah.
if it just gets back to just barely being over broke, which a lot of people live their whole life like that, nigga.
At least you got to taste it.
Yeah. He said, I was at Magic City, right? I had two, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I said, give me some order
I had the
money.
famous lemon peppers.
Yeah.
And a bitch named Lemon and Pepper right there.
I know that's right. It depends on how he felt about himself beforehand, I think.
Yeah.
Because you saying that, it makes sense. If he's like a sad, lonely guy who doesn't have anybody else, then yeah, living a lavish life, I'm sure, would have been enough for him.
Well, now think of the first time he took money and it was like $80,000 and nobody said shit. He said,
Oh.
"Nigga, we made it."
They were like, you want to take a vacation? He's like, no, I'm good. He's doing the clothes every month. He's like, I'm good. They're
don't
like,
worry.
you haven't taken a day off in 4 years.
do the reports this weekend.
Exactly.
We're actually closed on Sundays. That's the day I'm coming in.
Yeah, he's like, I like to work. I like to just get ahead of the week. You know, a lot of people are tired. I'm not tired. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're not.
Yeah.
You've been to Vegas 4 times this weekend.
Here's a little backstory. It says in King's Filing also said Patel started gambling online in high school and used his mother's credit card to play at casinos and poker rooms while in college. It added that while working at Deloitte in 2017, Pastel
Indian?
used a company American Express card, incurred gambling debts, but paid back the money with the help of his older brother before he was detected out of a $16,000 debt consolidation loan.
Where did you
Wait.
used to work?
At Deloitte. It was a big 4 accounting firm.
So wait, is he Indian?
Yep. And so that's why they thought that he just he came from money to where he could be doing these jets and stuff, is because
He's selfish. He deserved to go down, because if you coming from there and you make your first whatever and you scamming and you don't send it home, boo.
Right.
What are you doing with
He
yourself?
said, I was addicted to gambling.
Right.
I put 25,000 on black. Fucked me up. Woke me up good.
Amit Patel.
Because your accent was good, I feel like
You feel like motherfucker? It was the
it's
best.
turning Hispanic.
She said, I don't know if you're Mexican or do you own a motherfucking Quickie Mart.
Oh my gosh.
What, you good?
I mean, it's at 7-Eleven. You just live in Idaho, so you said the wrong store.
Quickie Mart. Thank you for coming in. So
Do you know they actually have the highest rated jobs in the U.S.?
really?
Mm-hmm. That was all. Keep on.
No. What was that stat again? Sorry.
Indians have the highest rated jobs in the U.S.
Yep.
Indians from India.
Yep.
I used to work at a law firm. So we got to help people at school.
Okay.
That's
it was
fine.
like lighting up their villages. Think about you getting a paycheck, and a half of your paycheck can light up your village. You know what that would do to my ego?
Oh, God. Man.
What? The whole village. You walk, let there be light.
Said that was just a 1 week of my check, nigga. Don't make me drop the whole thing on you.
Some of the best people I've ever worked with were Indian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Like solid as
I feel like
fuck.
they're just very genuine. You know what I'm saying? They don't let shit alter them at all. Like their beliefs and their morals, nothing.
Yeah.
Because they ain't there for us. They're very similar to black people in the sense of going to work and going home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like two different. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they come to dominate and get back to the house. Not to the house, but back to living their life that they...
To the headquarters.
Yeah.
I do want to go to an Indian wedding really bad.
Whew.
I haven't been to an Indian wedding
Those things
yet.
are like 100,000, everything.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Down to the like...
Have you been to one?
No, but I've seen them, and I would
I've
just be
seen them
like,
too.
"Damn, Prince Ali," but that's not. It's not that. But like I'm saying, the way they put the spectacle on
Prince
it.
Ali don't got nothing on them.
What is it called? Like Bali style or something?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
They have like music videos or
Yeah.
something, and it's
Bollywood.
like
They be
Bollywood.
moving,
There we
boy.
go. Yeah.
So, are you taking 22 mil for a 6-year bid? Or you?
You
You
go
can say
first.
plead the
You go
fifth.
first.
I was taking the 5th. Yeah.
Hell yeah, nigga. Give me 22, nigga. I'm living lavishly for 5 years.
That's it.
Fuck you mean, nigga? And it sounds like he's young. He's not like 73. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
he's
saying?
31. He'll be out before he's 40.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, God, that's stories. You come out, start a podcast, nigga will be all right.
Honestly.
You know what I'm saying? Said, nigga, let me tell you what I did with the Jaguars money.
Does it irritate you that like white collar crimes like that get
It's so bullshit,
little time
right.
compared to
Right.
somebody going and hitting the convenience store for $1,000?
Yes.
They give that dude 22 years. This
The
6
nigga
and a
that
half.
shot Trayvon Martin's just out walking around, but it's cool.
Yeah, but they told us by calling it a white collar crime.
You ain't lying.
Yeah.
I hate how they see black collared crimes, huh?
Damn ring on the neck.
You know what I'm saying? They hang you up. Oh, my bad.
God damn it.
My bad. You good?
Solid.
It's been another dope show. Episode motherfucking 63. What?
We're ending on that.
That's how we're ending.
All right.
That's how we're ending, goddammit.
Bitcoin through the roof.
Is it?
72,000.
It
Here,
went
check
back?
this out.
It went back up?
It went back up. So how it tanked. So like in January 2023, I made a bet with International Tay. It was like Cowboys something, and Cowboys won. He sends me $20 in Bitcoin, and I'm like, oh fuck. I went to go cash it out because I was like, I don't fucking do Bitcoin. Like I don't like it. But they were trying to charge like a 14% like transaction fee. So I'm like,
you
fuck,
just
I'm
let
not
it in
gonna
there.
move
What you
it.
at now?
It's at $60.
Let me hold
It's
10.
fucking.
Let me hold 10.
It went up 200%, and so I had to be like, damn, because he's been telling me about it. He's like, just do it. I'm like, nah, nigga, I'm not. And fucking yeah, so
That's
it's at
tight.
a new all-time high right now. And in my count, yeah, it's fucking
See, boy.
tripled. I'm not cashing it out.
He said, we going to ride until the wheels fall off.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Well, I'm your host, Jay. Episode motherfucking 63 in the books. Another solid one. Here with my co-host.
J. White, the FI guy. Invest in Bitcoin. No, to the moon. No. Live below your means. Live below your means and invest the rest.
Heard that. And my other co-host.
Kelly, y'all stay fly till next time.
We appreciate you. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, tune in, and tap in. We're here every week. We'll see you guys next week. We out.